Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Relic Hunter's Legend. It is a 1 to 4 player cooperative looter shooter, kind of in the same vein as Borderlands, Destiny, Diablo, Warframe, etc. And it is out now on Steam and Xbox in 1.0. So as part of that, if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And I guess I should also say as part of that, a very quick thank you to Rogue Snail for reaching out and sponsoring this video. I've been on the wall, not on the wall, I've been waiting to cover this game for a very, very long time, but I was always just kind of waiting for the right time for it. And now that's coming out in 1.0, figured it's a great time to dive in and give it a shot. So, gotta make a new character. Technically had a save file earlier, but it's so old that I might as well just wait. Anyway, let's be a wabbo. I don't know, this is a wabbo game. So, story introduction, teach you the basics on how to play. Nah, I'm good. Okay, galaxy screen and region maps where you can choose your next activity. Adventure begins at Planet Cradle, but soon you'll unlock more. Enter Planet Cradle, select your next mission. Alright. I'm just looking at everything else. Whoa, hi. Kind of, honestly getting like a Super Mario Galaxy vibe from the map. Just a little bit. Looks like a lot of places to go. Secret Market, suggested, oh, it's social hub. So we have Canyons, bleh. That's the story, Good Morning Traveler. And then we've got some other ones. So yeah, let's give this a shot. So can I pick a different character? Change my hunter. Unlock and play new hunters. So we got to turn in hunter tokens to unlock the other ones, but yeah. So I guess we'll have to wait. You can be a horse? They're like a weird horse rat. I want the beaver boy though, but we'll have to wait for that. All right, I don't have anything else. Let's just dive into this and see how it goes. Good rolls on your items makes a huge difference. You can always transfer your enhancement level to new items if they have better rolls. Ooh. All right. So move forward, defeating all the enemies you encounter. Defeating enemies fills up your progress bar. After filling up the progress bar, enter the portal, get rewards. Cool. X for the lever. This is cute. I played the original Relic Hunters like a long time ago. I think I did like a video on it and then I'd stopped there because it was kind of Nuclear Thronesy, or yeah, it was kind of Nuclear Thronesy, but not quite. It did enough different that it felt like a unique product. Okay, so we can hold and focus. Doesn't seem like we have any enemies. Mainly the question of, yeah, there's a treasure chest up there. So there's maybe a way to go up? No. I don't know how you'd be able to get up this one. I was thinking I'd be able to like jump over it here. Because that's a melee attack. It might be an ability that I get access to later. I just want to very quick check my keyboard and mouse key remap. Because it's not a jump, it's a sprint. So maybe I can do a sprint into a jump. Theatrics, that's fun. Sprint / mobility skill. Okay, so maybe I can't. Oh, no, we got it. I just needed the speed boost to get up here. Yeah, there we go. And we get time-locked memory and tier 0 regular light shields. That's just ammunition. I don't think we desperately need ammo. At least at the moment. Tab to equip a new item. Okay, so here. So, malfunctioning shields, and good enough. SD inventories, these are the things I just picked up. Consume to get 2,000 experience to the... Sure? I mean, if I'm going to be stuck with this guy for at least a little while, I might as well. Ooh, you know, the other thing we need is VSync. There it is. I don't know what the difference between single and double is. I'm going to hope that's good enough. There we go. So for whatever reason, the enemies in this are like evil militaristic ducks, which amuses me to no end. I don't know, just how many games feature ducks as your like primary foe type? I can't think of many. Okay, E for a melee attack. I don't actually know if melee is worth it here. Doesn't strike me as such. Whoop. Oh, I'm stuck there. So we do have shields, but I think I'm mostly just... Well, I have shields so I can eat some hits, but I think the best thing for me to do is mostly just keep my distance and... I can't shoot up, can I? Let's make them come to me. There we go. I'm actually trying to think of, like, any bits of media that have had ducks. There's, like, one or two other indie games that have featured, like, birds, and I think ducks were part of that. But, like, normally ducks are aggressively harmless in video games. And so it's kind of nice to have one where it's like, nope, actually it's just evil ducks the entire way through. As somebody that didn't actually watch a whole lot of Mighty Ducks when I was a kid. Ooh. They had like a sci-fi one that was pretty nuts looking that I never actually looked into. We have the constant. Blink gives overshields on use. That's kind of nice. So spend more skill points to unlock the skill. That's why I don't have it. So enemies frozen by 7 emit a pulse every second that heals life for 7. I don't think we freeze them. I'm going to go for target tracker for now. And so now we've got our mobility skill. Yeah, it's going to be good. Nope. That guy's got a shield generator. Not that it really changes much of anything. Okay, I think a number of them have melee. Ah, I was hoping they'd friendly fire each other. I'm a little disappointed. I understand why they don't. Because it would be kind of cheesy if you could let enemies take other enemies out, but some part of me is always just like, but it's fun that way. And we do have bonus chests I should be keeping an eye out for. Maybe. If there is one around here, I'm not seeing it. And it's okay. It's easily one of those where I can come back if I really feel like getting all of the sweet loot. I'll have to check out how to use my... Oh, there it is. Oh, is it when I dash? Okay, so when I use the blink skill, it summons the homing projectiles. I wasn't sure how to trigger it. Okay. That's just an ammo chest. Which we aggressively... Well, not aggressively. We just don't care about ammo chests. We've been here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I missed something. Oh. It's because we're not done yet. Well, we might as well take a look at my new loot. So I've got a makeshift shooter +1. More frag damage. Gear score is 6. Focus accuracy? Sure. Oh, so different weapons I could work with. So makeshift revolver. And this uses heavy ammo, so we should probably... Oh, do they both? They both do. So actually, there's not really much of a difference. I can enhance them, though. I'll give them a shot. So we've been using the broken pistol. Or the broken revolver. Or a Duncan pistol. I don't really know the difference on any of these. Gets me some wiring. Might as well snag some more ammo. And where are the enemies? Okay, they're spawning in. Okay, not as much damage as I was hoping for. Yeah, I can't quite rip through these guys yet. It's a burst fire weapon. I guess it actually does do a decent amount of damage. Those crits are extremely strong. Okay, and I can probably just keep my distance. I wonder if I reload guns. when they aren't equipped? No. Yeah, okay, this gun is actually extremely good. I'm not much of a burst fire kind of guy. At least not normally. I wouldn't go out of my way for them. Got some new equipment. We have an ineffective barrier, but cannot equip that type. And green juice +1. Alright, there we go. I want to hear a little bit more of the music. I know we've got it. We'll pop this open. Also a fruit? Fruit might just be healing. Oh no, it's biomass. So it's a material you can harvest and use for things. I'm assuming the barrier isn't anything. Or banner isn't anything. Doesn't look like it. Tab to equip your new items. Oh, new... Rune clothes, old jacket. I mean, it's better, but it certainly doesn't look it. Here's your, like, old jacket. It looks fine. Here's this better shirt that you could bought on. It looks like you stole it from a dumpster. I guess I should be using my dash move more often. I guess the main thing is I can't use my dash move simultaneously. Ooh, does this have a status effect on it? It might. Have got anything else around here? Probably was the end of it. But I got to double check because I'm pretty sure there was another treasure chest that had been listed. But then again, we have more enemies to defeat. I'm a sucker for looter shooters, but I haven't found any, like, really good ones lately. I used to play a lot of Borderlands. Well, a lot of Borderlands. I played a lot of Borderlands in college with my friends. I think we did, like, 2 or 3 playthroughs, and it was fun. But never, like, stuck with it super long term. And then, oddly enough, like, didn't play Borderlands 2 until post-pandemic. You know, things were kind of... Well, I was stuck indoors and I had some friends nearby, and was like, well, I don't know, let's see if I can get them to hang out and play Borderlands with us, and that was fun. And then, like, kind of got into Destiny, but I've been feeling kind of on Destiny for a while. I think so much of it is because all of them are really angling for this live service angle. And so, like, one of the things that caught my attention with Relic Hunters was that it is, you know, very much trying to angle for that kind of gameplay. The, you know, go on many missions, fight tons of enemies, grab cool loot, rinse, repeat a bunch of times. But yeah, without the actual live service model backing it up. I think it was originally supposed to be more live service, actually, but they converted it over more towards, well, the current form that is just a, you know, buy once and play forever kind of deal. I got a skill point. So that's, yeah, projectiles that follow nearby enemies and deal damage. So that scales more. Don't know how to freeze them, and I don't think we need the healing. Blink gives overshields on use. I think I'm just going to keep going for target tracker. What is this? 7 jumps forward in time to hit enemies and create a blast of paradox energy. Deals 150 damage in an area and stops the target. Primed enemies detonate combos. Ooh. Oh, tab to claim your feats. Rebel rank screen. So rebel training. Open chests. Oh, I see. So we also have Act 1, 2, 3. Equip your new items. I've apparently got a bunch. Can't get that one. We do have other guns, but it's all discarded rifles. I think I can live without those. Because I'm actually liking this one. It's got the, it's this marksman rifle, but it clearly has kind of a status effect. Oh, maybe it's just frag. A mass recycle. Oh. Edit settings. Interesting. I'm going to keep that. Because that'll keep things tidy. Let's see. This is the ammo chest. I don't think we need it. We got some more wait, no, I should probably grab that just in case this stuff disappears. I don't think that's the case. But I always got to check. What is the deal with that? I have no idea. I do appreciate that hopping over gaps happens automatically. It says claim your feats. Rebel training, maybe? Ah, recycle. And we have Duck in Demolisher. Well. Ow. Okay, that hurt. I guess I can somewhat play this as a cover shooter, if I really need to. I don't strictly need to. Well, that kind of works. That's a good melee hit. I do actually like the idea of a charged melee. Well, that hurt. I wonder if the potion's on a cooldown. Probably. And yeah, we might actually want to go for the overshield on dash. Oof. Was I just out of dash? No, just didn't feel like working. Oh, I'm out of juice. Do we have an ammo chest here? We do. I guess the other thing to keep in mind is mostly just a... Ow. Hey, wait for my shields to come back. At least I'm not dying insanely quickly. He's got a little bit of a sweep on that. And it's messing with me. Guess we can use the healing potion immediately. Ow. I feel weak and ineffective. It does not help that they're up there where I'm having trouble hitting them. I'll definitely have to look into weapons and armaments. They give me some AoE here. Oh right, I forgot I have focus mode. If I need it. It's probably helpful. Avoid that. Where is he? Whoop. Wipe him out. I'm gonna be the one that stays up above. Ow. Oof. Oh, potion again. Oh, and he's toast, actually. It was tricky. And we get goodies? Basic dye kits. So there's some level of cosmetics that we can play around with. Alright. Well, we might as well get out of here, claim our feats, and continue on. I definitely need something with a little bit more punch. But that's okay. I am the MVP. This does not surprise. Okay, reach Rebel rank 1 to receive a legendary weapon and legendary gear. You want to be a rebel, earn your place and unlock rewards. Okay. Well, special missions, event active, new adventure, okay. Manage your adventures and quests. Adventures are story content that you can play at your own pace, in the order you choose. Main adventures, side adventures, friendship adventures. Huh, that's fun. So yeah, we've got this one, which would give me some extra resources. Social is for playing with people. I am lazy. I really do appreciate that this is just letting me dive into the story and do other things first. Let's see. Do we even have anything left? No. We can't rank up yet. What about backpack? Same gun? Same gun. What are these? 28, 28. Oh, that's massive in comparison to what we're at. And 28, 28 again. I don't think we have anything else. Mass recycle. So if I want to enhance these, max level already reached. Okay. Oh yeah, it makes sense. So I can enhance the jacket. Oh, and this has a dodge chance bonus. Let's see. Base movement speed. Actually, this is better. So these are both functionally the same. I'll just get rid of them. And I am crude. Ah, gives stat bonuses if we get up to another tier. Okay, so we can go to Galno Road. So we did miss one of the red chests and one of the crystals. And this is how we get the Grim Reaper Legendary SMG. It must be a random drop or something. We can go here? Might as well go here. I wonder if there's a way that you can specifically... Let's see. Chain Hunter, loadout, nothing else to play around with. I wonder if you can specifically, like, boost the difficulty of a level once you've completed it for the first time. I'm not going to bother. I mean, I'm sure that's the case. And I'm not going to bother in this case. Move the payload to the end of the road. Oh. Well, that's fun. I've always actually wanted more games that would do that. Like, I love Team Fortress 2. I don't care playing Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch or any of those games. I do not want to play them PvP. I just do not enjoy the process. So I'm actually, like, really cool with the idea of having a... But what if popular game, but single player as just a fun little, like, side mission mode? Unfortunately, I never got into, like, the man versus machine mode. Kind of wish I had. I think I need a shotgun. Like, one really close range weapon. One really long range thing. Okay, there we go. Mostly. Oh. Oh, the crystals are like the cardboard box things. I wasn't entirely sure. There we go. Yeah, so we want to look for stuff like that. I'm gonna browse around for a hot second. Seems like the payload just goes where it wants sometimes. But I don't think I need to, like, protect it. I just need to push it. But if I just wipe everything out, then it's not a problem. It'd be kind of neat if I actually... Well, kind of neat. I don't know. It kind of makes sense if they could push it back. But I don't think there's any, like, strict risk here. Looks nice, too. Oh, can I hop on top of it? I can hop on top of it. That's sneaky. There we go. Ooh, tier 2 augment metal. That's the good stuff. Pop up this. Might as well drink my potion. Grab some ammo. I'm having a good time with this. And yeah, I might as well actually hang out on the payload. I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, Warframe very much does kind of have a payload mode. A weird one, though. I think that's kind of genuinely true of, like, most Warframe content. That it's always, like, kind of cool thing that already exists, but let's make it weird and kind of arcane or hard. I don't know. I really enjoy Warframe. This is definitely one of those, like, really good looter shootery games. My problem is, like, after a certain point you hit this kind of, like, grind. Oh. I must have hit the emote button. Yeah, after a certain point you hit, like, a grind wall where you have to just do, like, the most slow things in existence just to make very minute improvements to your build. And that ended up making me feel like I was going mad. So much of it was because they want you to constantly be buying those affinity boosters and stuff. Like, I think that's actually going to be a long-lasting, like, complaint I will have against most looter shooters, is because they lend themselves so well to live service that it kind of hampers them. But yeah, it's like, we want you to constantly be buying these, you know, affinity boosters, or loot boxes, or, you know, prime drops for the cool skins and characters and stuff. And I don't necessarily disagree with a lot of that, just because, like, devs do need money to stay in business. But from, like, a player perspective, oh, it's killer. I think I'm also just one of those people that doesn't do well with, like, this is the one game. God damn. That hurts. Yeah, it seems kind of like the best thing I can do is just wait for them to run out of ammo. They just don't run out at all fast. Oh, I might be able to hang out behind the payload, actually. There we go. That's a tanky boy. Okay, let's switch back to my not very good other weapon. There we go. At least my melee hits work quite well. Actually, my other gun is fine. Nothing to write home about, but that's okay. Duct tape was added to Compendium. You know, I feel like if you're up against this whole faction of, like, evil militaristic ducks, I would have some questions about duct tape. I guess, I don't know how many of you know the history of, like, French fries in the US, or, like, American propaganda, specifically in World War II. I'm going somewhere with this. It's not, like, a total non sequitur. But, to kind of, like, drum up patriotism, we renamed a lot of things. So, like, Frankfurters, I think that's how Frankfurters became called hot dogs instead. I could be wrong on that one. But, like, French fries turned into freedom fries, which is kind of weird considering we were trying to, you know, somewhat rescue the French from Germany at the time. But so, yeah, instead of French fries, it was freedom fries, and, like, hot dogs or sausages and Frankfurters got renamed, I believe. There's, like, a couple other things kind of like that. I think if I was in this universe, I would have somewhat of an aversion to the idea of having anything named duct tape. But then again, if we're the rebels, I guess maybe the entire point of it is that we don't have naming rights yet. And so, like, we're stuck using the opposition's naming considerations, naming scheme for things. I appreciate that I can send them flying into a pit, and I think it does just insta-give them, which is appreciated. Ooh, I wonder if I can get a gun that just, like, yeets people. Less damage unless they impact on something. That'd be fun. I like knockback in games, especially when the knockback can be used to, like, cheese things. Oops. There must be a height difference on that one. I do appreciate these guys' commitment to preventing that cart from moving to the point where, yeah, they'll just stand next to the cart and get slapped by bullets. There we go. Going nice and reasonably easy. I guess I might as well actually hit him with a melee move and fall to my death. Well, death. Me and damaging pits do not get along. Oh, you actually heal out of combat. That is nice, actually. Ooh. Augmented metal. Minimum level 6. I can't wear it. Yeah, same thing. We could try the auto rifle. No. I think these are all junk. So that didn't get rid of this one, because this is a higher tier. Oh, so we can actually do edit settings. So let's just get rid of tier 0, regular by default. We just don't need them. Yes. Get yote. Huh. Now I'm just thinking about how this character is named 7. I wonder what the, like, naming conventions are for that. Because I've heard 7 and 9 and, like, number 1. I mean, I guess if we want to go Kids Next Door, they had, like, 100 of them or something to that extent. Bye. I wonder if I don't get loot if I yeet them. Whatever. Not a problem for me. But yeah, so many games and pieces of media. Ooh. Games and pieces of media have 7 and 9 specifically. I think there's even 7 of 9. Isn't that like a Star Trek character? Do we want to grab overshields on use? It's tempting. Can I reset these? Ah, I cannot reset skills in a mission. Oh, let's just get more of those then. What is this? Freezes all nearby enemies. Ooh. But yeah, I think I might want to go for the overshield. Oh, that was nice and quick. It was 7 of 9, right? I'm not imagining that. I have no idea. Alright. So, no other characters. New adventure, backpack. Ooh. Lucky assault pistol. Long shot rebel rifle. Or precise rebel shotgun. I don't know. I think we try the shotgun. Increase shields. Ooh. I think the dodge chance is... I don't know if it's better, actually. I think it is. Increase health. I already have that. Heavy pistol damage and pistol damage. I mean, I might as well use the heavy pistol one. Considering that's what I've got. Potion healing. Okay, when your gear score goes up a tier, you earn new outfits to equip. I'm on the customization tab here. Got it. Okay, so we have crude 7, common 7. And then we can also get casual 7. Frog. I like the frog. I do actually really like that though. Pricey. Yeah, do I want the cyber suit? Oh, you can also change the palettes. Huh, they put a lot of effort into this. What about heads? So floofier hair. Less floofy hair. We can also change our color palette. Let's get floofier hair. And equip that. Pink purple. Heck yeah. There we go. Now we're at least slightly unique. So what do we want to do? Did I miss anything on that one? I did. 2 crystals and a thing. Oh well. Do we just do excavation? Sure. And I can probably play around with my inventory and equipment as we go down. But yeah, it's rare, very rare that you run into a character who's named like 5, 6, 8. Okay, capture excavation points, don't let enemies take control. Okay, first and foremost, let's take a look at gear and equipment. Oh, do I want to play around with this? Yeah. Oh, this still counts as being in a mission. I mean, it's probably fine. It's Paradox Mark. Pulls enemies together. Weapon image has a chance to mark enemies with Paradox Mark. That's probably fine. We'll just go for big damage. I wonder how we get attribute points. Right, I was going to check gear and equipment. Was there anything different? Or do I want to get rid of some things? There we go. That's good enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the point.
All right. Well, the shotgun does everything I was hoping it would do. Pop this open real quick. There's no rush here. Yep. I think I like that shotgun. Okay, here they come. Slap him out of existence. Yeah, we're good. And he's just going to be down there. Oh, and I don't have to stay on the point. I can go chase these guys down. If I want to. Yeah. I was feeling kind of damage anemic earlier, and the answer is, well, yeah, go figure. I haven't actually maxed anything out. What does this one do? Ah, that's the freeze. So that's what that one healing ability is for. I can see that actually being kind of decent. Nice grenade launcher would be kind of cool. Give me a Tonkor. Just lob something over the fence. So they're probably moving to reinforce the other location. What I'm going to do real quick, probably maybe restock on ammo. But I wanted to look for all the goodies, because once again, there's no time limit. There's no lost condition unless I go down. So I might as well make absolute certain that there isn't anything on this map that I should be grabbing. Because there might be sneaky stuff hiding, like, right there. And I have no way of knowing. There we go. The only problem with shotgun, as usual, limited ammo. But that's okay. Oh, they've got one of the mini gunners. Rude. Pretty much just gonna have to force them to come at me. Or freeze them. Unless it's this guy. No, it is most assuredly not. He's up there. Oh, it is him. There we go. Yeah, the shotgun is just extremely satisfying when pointed at groups. Well, fear is ammunition. Oh, no, never mind. It is a misplaced fear. Okay. Oh, that's not loot. Those are bombs.
Capture the point.
Okay, I got it, but I died. It's fine. We got the point, and that's all that matters. Mostly. I don't know if there's actually a downside on that. I'm gonna just leave them there. Because I think there was at least some cardboard and other things up here. Nope. Close enough. Okay. If there's more loot on this map, this is like this grass here. Nope. Yeah, if there's more, it's probably in another zone. Okay, we got plenty of ammo. I should probably switch back to this thing. I wonder if any of the characters have, like, summons or something. I'm a huge sucker for... Ow. I'm a huge sucker for, like, minion mastery. And turret emplacements and all that jazz. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're taking away my progress here. They're just preventing me from getting more. I bet that changes with later zones. Ow. Oh, that's interesting. I think I have less pan with this gun. The marksman rifle earlier had like a tremendous amount of panning, so I could actually like pan half a screen away. Are you cheating? Can I? A lot of games kind of tell you no, you can't do that. Which is a shame. I don't want to say like a serial cheater when it comes to video games, but like, oh, big head mode? Moon gravity in Tony Hawk is probably one of the best examples of this I can think of. I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but I'm terrible at playing the game normally. But playing it with moon gravity, though, ooh, that just feels good. Okay, extra health, dodge chance plus 7%. Did actually figure out what my dodge chance is, and that's a good thing, but I gotta be level 7. Okay, anything else? No, stats. So what is my actual dodge chance? 23%. I think I was like dodging status effects earlier, which I was not expecting, but I'm not gonna say no to. Get some goodies. I really like the... Oh, do I actually want to check? They're like a... Escape map. No way to check if there's loot that I've missed.
Victory!
Well, that was a nice easy mission. I'm really appreciating how quick this goes. You're gonna just dive into a mission, farm, fight, do whatever, go from there. Okay, so we did that. We got everything. Perfect. I'm still level 4. Okay, so not much to do there. Base movement speed, no. Cannot be silenced. That is good, but nah. So, what is this? Oh, this is just get the rebel tier. Desert hideout? Sure. Defense level. This rebel outpost in Galino Desert houses supplies and refugees from Hilltown. Protect it from Duncan raids. Oh, I've had this on public this entire time. Ah, the reason why I'm not being matched with people is because I'm on the like private beta branch. I was like, how have I not gotten matched up with people? I know people play this game. Okay, protect your reward chest from loot crashers trying to reach them. Immune to damage until you defeat all their minions. Oh, that's gonna make this tricky.
4, 3, 2, 1. Wave incoming. Defend the chest.
So are these just the chest then? Must be. Oh, I see. So it's kind of an anti-payload situation. There we go. Now, they might not spawn in the same spot. They might be elsewhere. I was correct. Yeah, unfortunately, don't reload that fast. Okay, the longer it takes for you to take one of those suckers out, the harder this is. Or the closer they get. Yeah, I like the shotgun. I definitely want something with a faster reload. At least that did a decent chunk of damage. Grab some more ammo while we're here. Is it going to be 3? Nope, it's just 1 on the bottom. Okay, so I'm digging the pistol, I think, more than the shotgun. I think if the shotgun had like a greater ammo capacity / reload, that'd probably do the biggest difference here. Okay, some more of that duct tape. Alright, take this one out. Oh, I like it when they line up like that. I'll definitely have to see if I can turn that into a bigger... see if I can turn that into like a bigger AoE or something. But I think it also depends on the character I'm using. And yeah, I should use my freeze, because turns out it's pretty good. Yeah, I think that has some kind of bonus status effect coming off. I'll get to the portal. We're done. Alright. But first we look around because I'm sure there's goodies. I'm sure because I've seen them. I love these signs. They're extremely rough in a good way. No duck. I think that might be another ammo chest. Yeah. Mostly, do I have any weird little goodies around here? Yeah, there it is. Right, and these are used for enhancements, which I haven't bothered with yet, because I was mostly waiting to get access to, like, the legendary gear first. But I guess now that we actually have some, it'd be worth doing. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. I guess none of these matter, like, order-wise. I can just pop them all open. T2 auto rifle. And we get goodies. Anything else? Not really. Or not likely.
Victory!
Please tell me I got everything. And that was a quick level with a lot of loot. So it's definitely worth keeping in mind if you want to do some loot farming. Some of these places are definitively better than others. Okay, inventory. That's what we've got. Dodge chance, mobility skill recovery, dodge chance 8%. Okay, so we have... Do we want to try the Longshot Rebel Rifle? I think so. The shotgun's good, just, I don't know, it feels like I could do better. Not be silenced again, eh. Okay, so SMG damage. No, we're not using that. Precision damage. Critical damage bonus. I'm not going for a crit build yet. None of those are really amazing. I've just been barfing points into my dodge chance, see if I can get it up higher. Let's see. Backpack, inventory. We have a number of these. I might as well use them. Because we want to get up to level 6 so I can actually use the better guns. Okay, did we get everything? No, there's a treasure chest I missed. It's fine. We can always come back later. Distraction. Sure. Yeah, so I'm honestly getting a lot of the, like, Warframe, distraction mode. Need to keep your enemies alarmed while other rebels complete missions elsewhere. Fill up the alert meter by defeating enemies quickly. Be careful, a special enemy will sometimes figure out your ruse and call out to base. More rewards the higher the alert level.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should be fine.
Don't let the alarm gauge drop. Defeat the enemy caller.
It's really far away. I got toasted. I was not expecting so many enemies. Yeah, I got blown to heck and back again, trying to take him out. Ow.
Enemy caller defeated.
There are so many of them. Okay. I was not expecting it to be this aggressive. I don't know why it's like, you know, defeat the enemy caller. They figured out your ruse. You're just a distraction. Excuse me. I am here to kill as many ducks as I possibly can. You think that's not really a distraction, that's just violence. Look at distraction, you say as you stab the, you know, the enemy over and over and over again. I suppose it is distracting. Out of ammo. That's pretty good. I guess, thing to note, this one I just go full auto with. There we go. Seems like I've toasted a bunch of them. We might have just lost a bunch when that one caller went and I died. Okay, so, oh no, he's down here.
Enemy caller defeated.
Okay, you're dead. That hurts. I guess I gotta remember to reload my guns more often. Yeah, we get a decent amount of loot too. Okay, where are they? They're all up here for some reason. Why are you up here? And I was feeling so good for a while in terms of like level and lethality. And now I'm just like, I don't know. Everything's suddenly become extremely hard. I guess one thing to keep in mind, 1 minute left. How even are you supposed to get up to maximum tier? I guess I don't, like, I really don't have to worry about it. Where are they? There you are. Part of it is... Take him out. At least the pistol recharges very quickly. Oh, here we go. Here's a bunch. I might have a shot here. Okay, we're into the T3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. And they all just die? Confusing. Oh boy. Well, get to the portal. Can I see? Okay, so we can actually see what we're missing before we go into the portal. I should keep that in mind. Oh, here's the loot. At least it isn't one of those kind of rude things where you get better loot the higher tier it is. You just get more. Yeah, so what we're looking for are like the crafting resource flower, cardboard box, loot drops. Here's one. Yeah, there was one. Not that flower. At least I hope not. And like realistically, I don't know how much this truly matters. But I think it is. Oh, there it is. But it is going to bug me if I don't find them. Alright, let's just get out of here. Please tell me I'm getting close to level 6. Okay. So what gear and equipment did we get? Cool coat. None of them really matter though. Increased armor, but we can't wear it. Movement speed. Hey, so we're level 6. So we have augmented and we have exotic. 56, 56. So spirit attribute, melee skill recovery, fire resistance, and damage on machine guns and grenade launchers versus 5% damage every 10 seconds, can stack time. Okay. I think I want to go for the exotic. So, augmented, set, exotic, and legendary. So I think legendary might be the top. Hit base movement speed. Better potion healing. So speed loading regular pistol. Or rebel pistol. Long shot assault pistol versus lucky. So, oh, crit chance versus range. Crit damage. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I've got. The bonus reload speed is kind of good there, but eh. We want the suppressor of stability, but not yet. I don't know, I was kind of just okay on that auto rifle. I want this one. But I gotta be the next level up. So what's the spirit stat do? We don't know. It might as well just mulch those. Okay, skill points. Spend your skill points. What? We've done it. So what does spirit do? Ultimate energy and skill recovery. Okay, those are pretty good. Okay, so we now have Maelstrom. Charge skill, passive. Enemies hit by 7 skills may get marked, deal less damage, and then I can get it so it does damage to them. And ultimate skill, Avatar of Time. 7 lets the ruinous powers of the paradox flow freely, damaging and freezing all enemies, while gaining a special beam attack and protection. That's fun. Okay, so we have Shadow Valley Prison, but I am not good enough for that. I guess we're going to the blockade, maybe? Because yeah, I've got to get to the next rebel rank. Unless I'm already there. That's compendium. Infernal Rebel. No. So enhance items, transfer enhance to an item, defeat the riot breakers. Okay. Let's just go here and then I'll, I guess enhance. Oh, I should enhance my guns. What am I doing? No, well, better to enhance the golden items, but I'll enhance my gun just because that's probably going to give me some bonus damage. I'm like, why not? Ah, we need more scrap parts though. Yeah, main thing is enhancing this thing boosts its damage a bunch. Expensive, but worth it. There we go. Press tab to claim my feats. Tinker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Defeat the enemies.
Do we have anybody up here? No. At least not that I can think of. I like this environmental... the use of 3D. I don't know how to describe it apart from that. This is a very nice looking game. It's one of those where it's like, it's 3D but in a very like 2D fashion. The character models are all three-dimensional, the environments are all three-dimensional. But like, if you don't look at it hard enough, it just blends in a way that like an old sprite-based 2D game would. I think that works. It's a nice aesthetic and will age immeasurably well. Then again, I don't know how to think about games aging anymore. I think I was more concerned about it, 10 years ago of like, how hyper-realism in video games would not age well because it's just going to look dated and weird, after even a couple of generations. Whereas, kind of cutesy, cartoony, cel-shady stuff like this is freaking timeless. Like, this could have been a game that came out back as like a Flash game. This could have been a game that came out as honestly, a PS2 game. And, like, obviously the fidelity would be a little bit lower, but, like, it wouldn't have meaningfully changed apart from some, like, basic levels of improvements. Okay. How? What is this? My fellow hunters, it's impossible to reach this red chest, unless you can jump like Pinky or fly around like Ace, that is. Ah. Yeah, so we need to play a different character that has access to those locations. Slightly rude, but it's fine.
Defeat the enemies.
Let's see. But yeah, for me, I think I've been slightly obsessed with the idea of, like, cartoony visuals over realism for ages. Just because, I mean, because of that time period. So many, like, really nice aesthetics got lost over the years in the pursuit of, like, making things look more and more modern. It always never made sense to me. Never seemed to work either. There was like a couple of games that would be like, oh, this is, an incredibly nice looking game. And most of the other ones are just like, it's a game. No one cares how it looks. As long as it's not like super dated looking or scuddy. But, prior to this, I was looking at the previous Relic Hunters game just out of curiosity of like, yeah, how did that look? And the answer is like, it looked great and it still looks great. Dude can jump that high? Maybe they have jetpacks. Probably have jetpacks. There's a lot of dudes here. Ow. Okay, so stun might actually be worth becoming immune to. Maybe. I'm not gonna go, like, deeply out of my way to pick gear that gives me stun immunity, but it is spooky enough that it's something I'd be concerned with. Music's good too. I'd actually, like, just throw this on. It's very Phantasy Star, frankly. Like, kind of that nice, inoffensive, just like fun to listen, pleasant to listen to as you're running around grinding for loot and equipment. Also, like, incredible lobby music, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing that, like, somebody would take the wrong way. For me, I love menu music when it's done well. And it give me something to really, like, sink my teeth into. Let me guess, once again. You need to be a different characters. Yeah. Okay, enough ammo. And then once again, cannot get up there. Don't need to, but it's something to keep in mind.
Defeat the enemies.
Okay, I don't think we need any of that. Oh, interesting. Dashing off an edge like that makes you hover for a bit. That's kind of useful information. Don't know how I'm going to use it. I'll probably do bonus damage against frozen enemies. Problem is I'm just so pressed it doesn't matter. I guess that would have been a really good spot for my ult. Unfortunately, Elixir Syndrome always comes out in force, so I'm like, no. What if there's an even worse encounter slightly after this one? But it's probably not that long of a, like, reload period, so I should probably just use it. Anything up here? There is. I sure hope I grabbed everything there. And I'm not healing to full out of combat. I thought I would. Okay. All of that. Anything else around here? It's a lot of stuff, that's for sure. This feels like it was a good spot for it. A lot of enemies. Don't know what my... I don't know what the duration on that was. I was mostly just focusing on taking them all out. Lasted a while. Yeah, I can imagine this is probably like an absolute hoot with a group of friends. God, that makes me sound ancient. I mean, I think that's generally true of most looter shooters. Like, they're fun solo, running around grabbing resources. But I feel like the chaos of having a group of friends... The one question I would ask is mostly just... How does this game scale into multiplayer? Does it add more enemies, or does it make them tougher? I'm very much a fan of mostly more enemies, rather than make them tougher. It is Riot Breaker Krieg. Well, let's see if I do better this time around. Oh, it's Blitz and Krieg. There's two of them. Looks like they're somewhat... Yeah, enrages if ally is defeated. Okay, so cannot freeze them. That's a downer. And I might as well just heal preemptively. And yeah, I don't actually want to kill either of them at the moment. Ow. Yeah, suckers are a bit punchy. Nope. Killed one of them. That's okay. Blitz doesn't have much health left. There he goes. Ooh. Exotic Sash. I do wonder how you get the legendary gear from these. Is it a random drop? Probably. That'd be my general assumption. What if there's ways to, like, tweak the drop rate, though? Probably. Okay, so let's take a look at our equipment since we got some goodies there. Reload speed and handling is up. So we can transfer. Ah. Source must have a higher enhancement level. Oh, so it'd be like this thing. Weapon burst size, movement speed. The problem is I'm level... not a high enough level. So that means you can transfer enhancements... Oh, got it. So if I enhance... Well, do I want to? Charge skill recovery, skill range, water damage, frag damage, Yarsh. Okay, so if I enhance this once, go back to this, transfer. Oh, it would be this one. I see, so if you've enhanced, got it. Well, sure, we might as well do it anyway. Because I'm going to switch this anyway. Let's see, don't care about that. Ammo drop rate, sure. Dodge chance 9%. Agility attribute and fire resistance. Okay, just mass recycle all the random junk. Got some new stat bonuses. Ah, because we're up to common rank 2. Okay, we didn't get any skill points from that one. Oh, max hunter levels determined by your rebel rank. Got it. Alright, so we can claim the chapter and get more feat points, bounty, weapon parts, and those. So now I can rank up. So we get more fashion credits, a hunter token, attribute points, skill points, and got it. Regular Cathurnus boots. I read that as regular Chungus boots, and I was like, what? That's not what I was expecting. So now we have Rebel. We got more things that I can work on. Okay. Congrats on reaching Rebel rank 1. Here are your gifts. So we got a replicator and jet boots. Sure. So we also get a hunter token. So let's take a look at the new hunters we have. So Panzer has kind of a bounce. We have Raph, Pinky, Jimmy, and Ace. Ace has got a jetpack, which we probably want. So Rocket Fist, reduce cooldown time, throws a fake sandwich, pulls enemies in position. Oh, it's a donkey. So while airborne, you can focus and aim. Jimmy's got evasive maneuvers. I want to say Jimmy might have been the protagonist from the previous one. Wait, what is this? Next shot, ricochet between enemies. That's good. Pinky has leap. Titan punch, a barrier. Titan gloves. Has a wrench. And a keytar. Well, let's just be donkey, I suppose. Use memories to level up. Unlocking a new hunter grants some memories. Can gain experience faster. Sure. Oh, so the one downside on this is, yeah, all of the gear and equipment has been swapped too. Well, we got a bunch of these, so sure. At least we have access to this. So equipable by these two characters. It's a grenade launcher. Mobility skill use adds an extra grenade to each shot until you reload. Ooh. We've got a turtle heavy pistol, or SMGs. Melee damage, extra handling, weapon burst size, movement speed. I don't know. Oh, and looks like they've just defaulted to level 7, actually. So we can equip a number of these, just not that gear type. And this hunter cannot use that. Ah. Downer. Nor that type. Okay, so things to keep in mind for the future. Well, what do we want to do? Do we want to, I guess, take a look at their skills. So jetpack does damage at the takeoff point. Crit damage up, move speed, activate jetpack, reduces cooldown if there's no enemies nearby. I do actually really like that. Hollow Sandwich explodes when it expires. Damage against burning enemies. Elemental damage, some other things. Crit chance to enemies who are not targeting you. It works better in like a multi... Oh, but the Hollow Sandwich maybe. Yeah, move speed, skill range. Ugh, I don't know. I'm just gonna max out his movement speed, I think. Grab both of those. Okay. And life skill duration. Move speed skill range. Probably just work on the skill recovery so I can just blitz them out. Just chuck sandwich forever. Alright, save my changes. I'm assuming I can reset at any point, kind of, sort of. So now it wants me to go over here. So we have Queen of Diamonds. Oh, story mission. And we can also get over here. Suggested gear score 130. Might be doable. Could be tricky. Otherwise, we'd like redo this one and get the only the handful of chests that we haven't got. Let's see. If I really want to. Let's see. I think I'm just going to leave it here. It's tempting to play more because it's like, oh, but the gear. But it is also one of those that we have very much come to the end of this episode. I've had a very good time with this one. And yeah, I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would. I think, obviously, I skipped over the story tutorial, and maybe that actually would have been good context for what's going on. But I find sometimes I get kind of glazed over when it comes to looking at story stuff, and it's so nice to be able to just, like, dive right in and just see how the game plays normally. And not have to worry too deeply about, like, you know, long preambles or anything like that. I wonder, there's got to be more to this map than just this. I think this is just chapter 1. And then at some point we leave this planet or maybe this region and we move on to other areas. Because supposedly there's, like, yeah, several endgame systems and you can play this for over 100 hours easily. Dang. I mean, it makes sense. It's very much aiming for that looter-shooter, Diablo-y flair, where you want to redo missions, grind for loot, do extra missions, amp up certain missions, stuff like that. Yeah, the story itself is supposed to be like a 30-hour campaign, which very much implies that there's a lot more to this than what I've seen so far. Maybe. Probably. The other thing I should mention as part of this is that the developers actually have just released another game called Hell Clock, which is also a speedrun looter shooter kind of sort of, but more of a like run-based roguelike flair instead. So you just go on a run, go as far as you can, and then go back to your base and upgrade your character, upgrade your equipment, swap things in and out, and then go on another run. And it's much more like get as far as you can, as fast as you can, because you're on the clock. It's in the name. I really liked Hell Clock. I legitimately think it's one of the best games to come out this year, and it's really cool to see that Rogue Snail has put out 2 bangers so close together. It must be really burning the ends at both the candle at both ends to get all of this done. But I really got to respect the end results because both of these games are extremely solid, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they come out with. But I guess before I go, I should, of course, say a very quick thank you to Rogue Snail for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of them. It was very, very fun. And to say that Relic Hunters Legend is now available on Steam and Xbox in 1.0. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. But with that, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I never looked at any of these. Oh. Special missions. Oh, this is probably one of the endgame ones, so it gives you a remix mode with harder difficulties and you can blitz through them. And they refresh. Oh, that's cool. I'd have to play a lot more to actually get access to this, but that's neat. I'm glad I looked at that. Anyway, for now, bye-bye. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah, these are the other planets that I was talking about. End of Time, Asteroid Dungeon Nemesis, Treasure Maps Navigation System, Help Others. Yeah, this has got the juice.